All right, let's get back to it. This section has been significantly better than it was before. Although part of that is just because they're leaning very heavily on the emotional heartstrings and everything. But I feel like them saying that Sphene was basically programmed to work this to be this relentless with helping her people kind of fixes her character a little bit, but at the same time it still kind of feels like really cheap writing. Anyway, let's go and talk to everyone and then Kukiwa. I want to get through 2 more quests today, I think. Let's see, we just finished, yeah, In Serenity and Sorrow is the one we just finished. I want to get through 2 more quests today. ... This living memories troop. Yeah, we saw that. I chose this path. I won't halt my steps. I'd brace my... Yeah. Same thing. Sorry to Kukiwa. The Land of Dreams. Kukiwa regards you and your companions with a sympathetic gaze. Don't torment yourself so. I ask this of you, so the burden lies with me. And remember, we Endless are facsimiles created from memories. You needn't feel guilt for erasing us. Be that as it may, it's so hard to say goodbye. It is. Nonetheless, it's our duty as the living to know and remember them. So let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Keep seeking them out. I'd appreciate that. Come, let's head to the next zone. Yesterland, it's called, and another zip line at the Gate of Remembrance will take you there. But I ought to mention. While shutting down a terminal should erase the Endless bound to it, those with strong, unresolved feelings may linger for a time. If you encounter such individuals, perhaps you can lend them an ear. For their hopes are proof that they once lived... Okay, that's going to be the blue Aether Current quests. Right? Yep, that's why they're there. Okay. So, I believe that there's an Aether Current, like, all the way over here. But I'm just going to go ahead and teleport over here to save some time for now. And we'll go ahead and clean those up once we do the blue quest that's over there. Alright, to the right here, let's go ahead and grab the gemstone trader here so I can get it off the map. Actually, I'm going to end up... Once I can get some better gear for my warrior retainer, I'll be able to farm those up a little bit better. It's been a little annoying. I've been able to get the gear they currently have is only slightly under the eye level requirement to be able to do those, so it's been slightly annoying. That lively place yonder appears to be Yesterland. I wonder what manner of folk we will find there. Probably really happy folk like we saw before. Worry not, Brillian. I don't intend to halt my steps either. Well, that's the first thing he said. Kukiwa's already gone ahead. Let's get going too. Yesterland has an altogether different look. Each zone has a distinct character, it would seem. Hello, Yesterland guard. Do we have access? System reboot complete. Beep bloop. Error. User registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Yesterland, where the dreams of children and inner children alike come true. Please enjoy your stay. Never been a fan of merry-go-rounds. I think I understand why people like them, but they're just kind of boring to me. And I don't like Ferris wheels either because I don't like heights. But again, I understand the appeal. Amazing! Is this also a recreation of an actual place? After a fashion, Yesterland is themed upon a period of peace, before the storm surge had engulfed the world in conflict. It was a golden age for Alexandria, and they've captured it here in the form of an amusement park. Well, now, another large-scale attraction. Tell me I'm not the only one who's excited. Well, Alizé's not here, so probably. It's exhausting just being here. It feels like the Golden Saucer. I'm in Mind of Lai Meg. Oh yeah, with yeah. That's the dungeon in the center of Ilmeg, I believe. Let's see, which one of these? I think this will be the funniest response. You mean you visited the Pixie's Garden of Dreams? Yeah, I figured this would have the most interesting dialogue. Thank goodness you were still with us. It is all too easy to lose oneself in such a wondrous place. By the time you think to leave, dozens of years may have already passed. And perhaps the very same could be said for this place. On the far side of Yesterland is a castle. This is where the terminal is located, in the basement. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Take what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Have fun now! Like before, we'll speak with the Endless. We'll learn what's dear to them before doing what we must. Right, let's start by exploring and getting our bearings. I'm gonna go on the Ferris wheel first. Mokalamot, we're not supposed to be going on the rides. Alright, let's see. Let's start work right to lift. Old-fashioned home, or house. Appearing to be a domicile, this building resembles those that lie submerged in heritage found. The windows are composed of a colorful array of stained glass. Enchanting floor fresco. This looks pretty cool, especially with those glowing effects. The beautiful artwork on the ground depicts a swirl of stars. Perhaps such a sight was once visible in the Alexandrian sky. Now with all the light pollution. Hello, boy. Oh, hello there, miss. We're just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know? Oh, yeah, I saw that the quest after this one is called A Knight of Alexandria, a knight from Alexandria or something. So I was thinking we might be meeting Otis here. He's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's really strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. He's probably out there fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him. That's nice, kid. The Sir Otis the children spoke of calls to mind another Otis. It might be worth seeking the man out to confirm his identity. I mean, that's kind of what I was expecting to do. Also, let me remember to do the Aether Compass. Northwest, that's why I did that. It's like right here. Right? It said northwest. West. It should be like right there it is. That's why I did. That's why I looked for the Aether Currents on the way. Sir, I have a current to get. An Aether one at that. There we go. Let's get this Aether Current. And where's the next one? East. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna head that direction eventually. But for now, let's see. Who we're gonna need to talk to? Or meet up with? Probably meet up with. Yeah, destination. I was thinking that's what it was gonna be. To wait for everyone else. Oh, there he is. That's probably him. A man is engaged in battle with fiends. He may need a helping hand. Yeah, I doubt it. He's Sir Otis! He doesn't need a hand. Take a wide berth around the Seeker Bat, so we have to deal with him. Oh, we got a purple circle of doom. Good thing we got Otis on our side. Old-fashioned knight. Oh, got a new level 100 thing. A level 100 ability there. I don't know what it does, but I'll figure it out eventually. So it looks like you... Changes to that when required execution. Okay, whatever. I'll look it up later. Hello, old-fashioned knight, who's definitely Otis.
I know not who you are, but my thanks for your timely aid.
Your boat's so strong!
And I'm so British!
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, miss!
Ha ha ha! Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Of course.
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe.
You're not breathing,
no
living or
citizen shall
breathing.
come to harm.
Well, maybe you're breathing, but you're not living.
Otis? Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
How subtle with them
I'm
on.
certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja. You cooked a most delicious repast for us, fought beside us in Solution 9.
Now, is he gonna have any of these memories?
Gululja. Solution 9. I've
Because
never heard of
Namika
such things.
initially didn't have the memories,
These
right?
events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
Otis, please.
No villainy intended, I swear. Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know, right?
Yes, it is. He's just being Otis. In the flesh, no less. In earlier version, he would remember his time as a machine. That's right, because I guess he wouldn't have those memories.
I say! What are you whispering about there?
But yeah, this is definitely Otis.
Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
So is he gonna borrow our path and make these things
Founding
annoying?
celebration?
Also, what is the founding celebration? Gods, what a surprise to meet Otis. He might not be the exact same as the one we met in Heritage Found, but still. Thinking back, he mentioned that he was a test subject for soul preservation. That might explain why he's here in this way. In any case, I'd love to talk to him some more. There are some things I need to tell him. Alright, let's get the guild, because I'm never going to use those dies. And let's go ahead and do this quest. Actually, let me check the Aether Currents. I'm pretty sure it's... Okay, it's a pretty good amount east. So I won't worry about it for now. Let's talk to Uktamot and do this last quest. This is the last quest I'm going to do for today. A Knight of Alexandria. Uktamot is eager to go after Otis. Right, let's go after Otis. He's bound to know about the past, about the Alexandria of old as well as Sphene, when she was a living that's right, that's stuff that we should find out. The problem is, he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Perhaps we can offer to help him with this founding celebration. That might warm him to us. He set off this way. Come on. Alright, let's head on over there. It's got a convenient orange circle. And it looks like there's a convenient wall in front of us, so we gotta figure out how to get through there. Maybe we can just go around. Let's try going to the right. Oh, right. Where are you, Otis? There you are. Is Wicklebon around here? I don't see her. Let's go and talk to him. Are you harmed, or are you unharmed? The latter, methinks. To which her highness replies with her winsome smile. What? I am thanks to you, my dearest Otis. What? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. You again? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your rehearsal. Shall I play the part of the queen? I am fairly winsome myself. Should I change into my leather jacket? I appreciate the offer, but there is no need. The script is my own work, you see, and I know Princess Svine's lines better than any of my own. He's obsessed with her. There is, however, a scene with which I struggle. Also the music. Hey, this looks like fun. Can I join in? You as well. I thought I said I was busy. You did, but we thought that maybe we could help. You are getting ready for the founding celebration, yes? I am, and if truth be told, we are in a dire need of assistance. For this edition of the celebration, there is the play about the history of our realm for the children's enjoyment. So that's the way that they're going to make it so that we get the history instead of him just telling it. I guess that's a little more interesting. But with fewer of us being given form, we haven't enough hands to carry out the production. Thus have I been tasked with not only writing the script, but performing as myself besides. Calm down, it's all right. We really are happy to help in any way we can. Just tell us what to do. For the same reason the production is short-handed, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'd be obliged if you could spread the word of the play to the children in Yesterland. Consider it done. We'll take ourselves around and talk to the younglings. Splendid! Oh, and to better appeal to them, we have adorable animal costumes for you to wear. Oh no! Together with your cherished bearing, of course. Alright. Anything to make the children happy? Right, I mean, would you believe it? This isn't my first time. Let's see. Ah, yes. This one should be suitable for you. Please be a lion or something. That'd be hilarious. It does the glam change. Whoops, the scene's over. Oh, okay. She just gets the elephant. Oh, it's a glamour. I was confused for a moment when you handed me the device. I have something in mind for you as well. Let me know when you're ready, and I shall activate it for you. Thanks, Otis. What's yours going to be? I wonder. Why did you change the scene just to do that? Ready, are you? Then let us have you don your costume at once. Oh, I get the bunny. I wonder if it changes depending on your race. Marvelous! That's not a child that would fail to be delighted. It really does suit you. Oh, come on. Are you... That's a bit racist, don't you think? Anyway. Now that you are suitably attired, I pray you go forth and promote our play for the children. Concentrate your efforts here in the vicinity of the air cab station and see that you make it fun. In the meantime, I shall continue my preparations here. Should your costumes wear off, I shall provide you with another. You must be wearing the costume for photos in order to progress. You'll change back to normal garments if you move for a look at your map. The garments you've changed effect. Yeah. Speak to Otis when you prolong the garment change. Yeah. That's how this usually works. All right, let's start with the energetic boy over here. Hello, boy. Oh, a rabbit monster! You shall rue the day you crossed paths with this royal knight. Speaking of royal knight, there's going to be a play with the knights and stuff? Come on, let's go and watch. We can ride the air cab later. Looks like there's one up top here. I wonder if there's going to be a sightseeing point up here. You know, in hindsight, I kind of feel like I shouldn't have gotten any of the sightseeing points on the way, and so that I could just make a video of collecting all of them. And I could make like one video for just the first half and one video for the second half, just going to each one of them and then reading out their descriptions. Yeah, see, there's a sightseeing point up here. I'm not going to grab that. No, I am going to just go ahead and grab that. It doesn't matter. No, I won't. I'm not going to. It doesn't matter. I'll just go and get them later. It'll be a lot easier to get these while flying. Like the absorbed girl. Oh, are you here to look at Queen Sphene too, Mr. Rabbit? That great big golden statue is exactly what she looks like. No. Sorry, kid, that's not what she looks like. That's what my mom told me, and she's a scientist. My mom also told me that the terminal is a tomb. Her Majesty must watch over all of us from there. Hey kid, let's come to a play. A play about the realm's founding? I love history. That sounds great. I'll let my mom know so we can go and watch together. Thanks, Mr. Rabbit. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the one that's down below here. Hello, listless boy. Surprise rabbit jump scare. Well, who would interrupt my air cab watching but a person in a silly costume? Let me guess, you're here to tell me all about the play. Don't bother, I've seen it in no less than 50 times already. How about 51 times? Otis is going to be performing as himself? Now that's a new twist on an old classic. Alright. Just for that, I'm willing to see the play again. Stupid brat. We got 2 more to go. Oh, there's Mr. Elephant. That's right, Sir Otis will be in the play as himself. You can't miss it. I'll talk to this quiet girl. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? Ah, the play! I know about it. They sometimes have performances over at the castle. I've seen it before, so I was going to give it a miss. But if you say it's special this time, then alright, I'll go. Alright, got 1 more to go. Talk to the chatty girl. Look, it's a rabbit! What's that? Want to play with us, do you? No, not really. There's a play. There's gonna be a play about Queen Sphene? I want to see it! We'll head over to the castle right away. Thanks for telling us. Alright, that's all. Let's go ahead and rendezvous with Otis. Alright, Otis, everyone knows about the play. You've finished making your rounds? Excellent. I shall take the costume off your hands. Somehow she got hers off on her own. Thanks to the 2 of you promoting the play in my stead, I can memorize the lines to my satisfaction. I am grateful beyond measure. Don't mention it. It was fun meeting endless children. Wokalamont, please. Endless children? What an odd way to say when you're endless yourselves. Exactly, Wokalamont, shut up. It's, complicated. I'd explain it to you, but the play's due to start soon, isn't it? Aye, very soon. I must needs make my way to the venue and see to the final preparations. Let's talk later then. We'll be cheering you on from the crowd. No, we won't. We'll be in the castle turning them all off. By all means, but hold on. What would you say to reforming in the play as well? As what? Bad guy number 2? Are you serious? Oh no, definitely not. I've never done anything like that, and I don't think I can learn the lines on such short notice. But you're gonna just play bad guy number 1, and I'll be bad guy number 2, and then Otis will come and kill us. Ha ha ha. Rest assured, it wouldn't be a difficult part. What I have in mind for the two of you is a little sword play, a duel between Alexandrian and Lindblom's soldiers. That is certain to please the children, and without the needs for words. That's true. What do you think? I mean, I literally can't say no, so... Have at you, Lindblom scum. I don't even remember what they were supposed to be. I mean, obviously they were supposed to be the enemy of Alexandria or something, but it doesn't really matter. This Alexandria knight is going to take you down. Ha ha ha. Heh, that keen are you? Alright, you asked for it. Then it is settled. I shall prepare your costumes for you. You need but engage in a mock fight. A mock fight? Oh, okay. Well, there isn't time for rehearsal. The little mistakes are all in good entertainment. With that, I shall go inform the troop members of the changes. Pray make your way to Proto-Alexandria and await further instructions. That's the castle where the terminal is. When we shut it down, Yesterland and the Endless in it will also fade away. So let's give them a show to remember. And we'll remember it too. Them and what it is that they seek to preserve through this celebration. So that's gonna be the okay. I was thinking like, is that gonna be the end of the quest? That would have been a little weird. Okay, southeast. Yeah, we're not gonna get that. Also, I can mount up here. I gotta remember I can do that. Let's jump on over and head on over to the quest marker. Oh man, they got their own Pepsi Man here. Oh, I thought these were stairs. Whoops. Let's see. Can I fit through here? Yes, I can. Looks like I need to head on up. Yeah, the castle's up there, so let's head on through here. East. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try and grab that on the way over. Try and get as many as we can, as usual. Let's see. It's probably up on that platform, which means I have to go all the way around here. And it's gonna be nice having flying here, because this place looks like it was purposely laid out to, like, make you run around a lot. Like, with the way that you have to snake your way up here. Unless it just, like, well, I guess they could have just made that a architectural decision. Okay, southwest, that's too far away for me to get. Is it? 149 yalms is not that far. Southwest, it's gonna be on the other side of this wall. So I'm not gonna do that right now. We'll get that later. Just want to make sure to get the one up by the castle that I assume is up there. It should be close enough to get this. Yeah, north, okay. Yeah, there's one probably on, like, in front of the castle over here. So let me go ahead and grab that before we wait at the destination. Northeast, so it's the, okay, yeah, there it is. I figured they put one over by the castle like this. Those look like very tasty brownies. Alright, let's head back over to the destination, talk to Wokalamont, and then continue on with this play. Right, let's give give it our best and have us some fun. Look at that, we're literally like destroying like this entire thing, and you want us to have fun? Oh, so this is a long waiting time. Oh, there's Aaronville. He sure stands out. Oh, and Kryl too. And Graha.
Well, this seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
And where are the others, for that matter?
And don't worry about it. You'll see soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos. When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado,
Your tail. My paladin's only level 60.
yeah, it's a royal knight!
I beg your pardon.
What a twist!
Unbelievable.
Aaronville, please.
Ha! Yeah!
Wrecked.
Arg! I am killed!
Come on, please.
You must flee! All of you! Princess Sphene!
Are you unharmed?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
My dearest?
He wrote the
And
script,
so,
didn't he?
in no small part, due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders.
Well, that wasn't much of a history lesson, but okay.
But
It's still fun.
their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives.
Wonder if the Ascians were involved.
The good Queen Sphene, shining vision of hope, among them.
Wrecked.
Go to her! You're supposed to go to her!
That's not what happened, was it?
What's happening?
I'm British,
Is
by
it
the way.
over already?
And then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion. Oh boy. They, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. A new Alexandria.
That's probably not what happened. Or did she just... Yeah, that's not what was supposed to happen. Wasn't the whole point of this was for us to get a little bit of insight into their history? Actually, it's probably not done, yeah.
Pray forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
Yep.
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word, that I should meet the living in this place. There is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers, out of fear of the truth. Alexandria. Does it still exist?
Kinda.
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
I mean, that is true.
They live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen, but to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is an incarnation of you.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
Pretty much exactly the same as you are here. He was a proud and valiant knight of the realm. He was a brave soul who protected the queen to the last. Yeah, let's go with that.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
It is a miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Gululja, But I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
We'll see to it he does, Otis. I swear.
You know, I am enjoying this section a lot more than I have, like, the entire Heritage Found section. The entire Heritage Found section just felt like a mess to me. But this, they done a very good job of making, like, doing a good job with the emotional heartstrings, while also, like, kind of fixing some of the issues that they had before. Talk to Otis, and then we'll head on over and turn off the node or whatever. No explanations are required. I have intuited your purpose. There are paths only the living may walk. Mine was a tumultuous life, replete with joy and sorrow both, but it ends on a brighter note thanks to you. If I have one regret, however, it is that I cannot meet the new king. Send him my regards, won't you? Don't worry, we will. So the other Aether Current is, yeah, it's to the south, like over here somewhere, but we're not gonna worry about that. Yeah, I saw that it was like on the other side of the wall here, but I couldn't get it, so it's probably like right around there or something. We'll get that later. Let's go down to this geoterminal. Can I hop it? No, I can't, of course not. Oh wait, I can mount up. I keep forgetting I can mount up here. This, because we're in a city, it doesn't feel like I should be able to mount up. Oh yeah, I guess this is the node. Anyway, let's go and talk to everyone. Now Arenville's probably gonna have his heartfelt moment here when Kakia is gonna disappear. The fact that it's mostly children in Yesterland explains all the amusements here. But as happy as they seem, it's hard to think about their lives before this, right? Because they're a bunch of dead children. For if the form of an endless reflects their happiest self, it means they died before they grew up, or grew up to find no greater happiness. Either way is not good. That was a marvelous play. It's a shame that will be the last performance, but it will be forever etched in my memories. You got a lot of memories, Graha. I had a wonderful time, and I believe everyone here did too. And Kikiwa said that she would disappear after this node, right? Not the main node? And we'll see. Suffice it to say, I didn't expect you to appear on stage. You did a fine job, both of you, and Wilkemont saved the whole thing, surprisingly. Well, we're here. Are you having doubts? Nope. No, I'll do what I came to do. It's just, the fonder you are of someone, the harder it is to say farewell. You said farewell to Kikiwa. What are you talking about? Not Kikiwa. Namika. If you're ready, Brillian, then I am too. Right, this is another point of no return. Yeah. Yep, that's fine. Alright. Let me just say a word about those we met here. Do you have to?
That night, he was the one who looked after Galulja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Sven's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
I see.
Okay, so apparently Kakiwa is on the middle node. 2 zones to there's 4 zones to this place. Okay. Upon our return, you must regale Gulja with the heroic tale of Sir Otis Villona. Otis, the mechanical soldier, and Otis the Endless. Through you, their paths reconverge at last. And that makes half. Oh, right, I guess there are 2 other areas over here. I didn't even notice these. I guess that would be the right size for a zone. Anyway, let's talk to Wicklumot and wrap this up. It was like waking up from a sweet dream to bitter reality. But I'll never forget my time with the Endless, or the pain I feel now. We're more than memories stored in machines. So long as someone remembers us and carries on our legacy, we'll never truly fade away.